back to throw. It's White. Moves left out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense
looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finding some room at the 25. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Has the first, still on the move. Jukes to get past a man. Quarterback in the clear. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish.
What a great throw by this quarterback. But let's give credit to the offensive line, because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. That receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Breaking tackles and going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Now rolling out to his left. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw. It's White. On the move now. Breaks free. And out for the first, but still going. Powering through a tackle. Great move there. Lost a lot of bounds close to the end zone.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now. He's got the first and still going. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
First and goal for the offense.
Pace, 27, jump!
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field.
Here we go, here we go!
Dropping back, it's White. Buying time, moving to his left. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Makes the defender miss. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He finds some space. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense really clicking.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Scanning the field. It's White. Looking for a receiver deep middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Offense on the field to take over.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. Inside the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field.
Trick 9.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. Great cut. They whiff on him. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Let's go.
There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Where he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day.
He's in the clear. Picks it up himself and still going. Past the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Boy, a really long run like that from your quarterback, especially at home, will do a lot to fire up this crowd and the sideline with your own teammates. Not to mention the defense now has to keep that in front of their minds. That is a huge play for the offense.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.